So today I'm going to be doing a full review on the decoys that I use for Canada goose hunting. These are White Rock Canada Goose Windsock Decoys. I've been using them for 2 full seasons, soon to be 3, and they've been a pretty big game changer for me in a number of different ways. Now I would love to start gushing about how wonderful these decoys are and that there's no downside to them whatsoever, but in a realistic world there are downsides to everything. So what I'm going to do is set up a pros and cons list to using and owning these decoys, and then I'll let you decide for yourself. So let's begin with a pro and start all this out on a positive note. Affordability. One of the biggest expenses of a goose hunter is their decoys. At the time of this video, the White Rock Canada Goose Windsock Decoys cost $120 for a pack of 12, or about $10 a piece. Each pack comes with 6 feeder decoys and 6 upright decoys. It's tough to find anything other than silhouette decoys at a cheaper price. And those nice full body decoys, unless you're shopping at garage sales, you're going to be paying at least double this price. However, when you order and receive these White Rock Canada Goose decoys, you will find that you need to assemble them yourself. And that there is our first con. And it's the biggest one too, because this is no easy assembly. It involves tapping a serrated locking washer into place just right so the decoy rotates properly in the wind, and then you need to attach all the heads too. And even though they came with really detailed instructions, it still took me 2 hours to put together the first dozen that I bought. When I bought my second dozen though, I'd already gotten the hang of it, so it took a lot less time to do it. Still though, I really wish that these had come pre-assembled and ready to go. But once those things are assembled, they are so easy to use. Each decoy folds down in a nice and compact manner for transport and storage. You see this here? This is my 10-year-old son carrying all 24 goose decoys on his back without a problem. I can fit 24 decoys along with any blind material we're using and still have plenty of room to spare in that old army surplus duffel bag he's carrying. The convenience of this decoy is a huge plus. Compact and light. And yes, they're effective. In fact, they're the most effective decoy that I have ever used. They have a nice high profile to get the attention of geese, 3-dimensional heads, and the bodies fill out nicely even in light breezes. When there's no wind, they'll still hold form because there's a rod on the inside of the windsock portion that keeps it from dropping to the ground. When the socks are inflated, they'll start to bob back and forth in the wind, giving the illusion of a walking goose. Very lifelike. Geese absolutely love them. Predators do too, actually. In fact, the first year I was using these, there was a wolf hiding in the bean field creeping up on them. It got 30 yards away before I scared it off. Second year I was using these, there's an eagle circling really low over the whole spread, and it didn't go away till I left the blind and shoot it off. So, you know, if your decoys can fool both the geese and their predators, you know you have a good decoy, okay? But because they're a windsock decoy, that wind can really work against you too. So let's say you have a few geese coming in, everything looks great, but then you get a gust of wind from a different direction. All of your decoys are going to suddenly turn as if they spotted a predator and like they're about to take off. So do you think those geese are still going to want to land there? Probably not. Now I haven't lost any geese due to this yet, but it's something to be mindful of. The other problem that tends to plague windsock decoys is the question of durability. See, in order for windsocks to work effectively, they need to be made from very light material, which is of course then prone to rips, tears, and holes. And this isn't just a problem with windsock decoys. This is a problem with windsocks in general. Doesn't matter if it's an airport windsock or a windsock decoy. It happens. And while these White Rock Windsock decoys have held up better than I thought they would, they will still never be as durable as a shell decoy or a full body decoy. It's just the way it is. After 2 seasons of use, a few of them have developed some holes in them, either caused by me not putting them away properly, or maybe a mouse got in the bag while they were in storage. The decoy I'm showing you now is the one that's actually in the worst condition with a few holes in it. Most of them actually have no holes in it. But that being said, there are no holes in these windsocks that can't be fixed with a needle and thread or a small piece of duct tape or something like that. And that is what I plan on doing, fixing them up. I do consider the durability part to be a con, but I do think it's also to be expected. So there you have it. That's my list of pros and cons. Based on the convenience, the effectiveness, the price of the White Rock Canada Goose Windsock Decoys, I don't ever plan on purchasing a different kind, and I would recommend these to anybody. All of the cons that I listed were actually pretty minor ones. So thank you for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed this review. I hope it helps somebody out there. Please like, comment, subscribe. Good luck hunting this season, and I will see you in the next video.